Oh, I'm gonna start working out. Yeah, I'm gonna start working out on Monday because that's the beginning of the week. No, 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 no. There's what is the wait for Monday? Why wait? You know?
I don't wanna wait another minute for you. I know you got me falling from the ceiling for you. Knew it from the start there was no limit to you. And I'm catching feelings, baby.
Hey girl, hey, welcome back to BeeSaddity TV, where we talk about anything and everything relating to beauty, self-improvement, and lifestyle. If you're new here, my name is Bianca. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Get acquainted, get comfortable. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because you don't know it yet, but I just became your new favorite influencer. And if you're not new here, hey girl, welcome back. So we're approaching Q3. We have made the half year mark of the year, right? And this is usually a time where a lot of people reflect like, damn, am I doing what I said I was gonna do in January? I have 6 months left. How do we make it happen? Like now you feel stressed out, you feel unaccomplished, you feel like I wasted 6 months. What now, right? So if you're not new here, if you're an OG and you were here with me from January, then you know I spoke about reading this book, The 12-Week Year, and I'll get a little more into it in a second. But basically the idea of the book is to stop annualized planning, meaning at the beginning of January we make all these goals for 2022, and then the end of 2022 comes and only one of the 5 goals happen. Or shoot, sometimes none of them happen because we constantly think that, oh, we have another month. Oh, we have another month. Oh, it's Q3. I have 6 more months. No. So basically it cuts out the thought of annualized thinking and replaces that with making your year a 12 weeks. So 12 weeks equals 1 year. So we're going to be talking a little bit about this book and how I feel I'm going to plan moving forward. Because the joke is on me. I told you guys about this book in January. Ask me when I started reading it. June 1st. No, like May, mid-May. So that just goes to show annualized planning does not work. We all know it doesn't work. It's similar to like, oh, I'm gonna start working out. Yeah, I'm gonna start working out on Monday because that's the beginning of the week. No, 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 no. Today's Friday and you come up with the conclusion that you want to start working out. Guess what? That day you need to get yourself together and go to the gym. What is the wait for Monday? Why wait? You know? Now into this book. All right, so basically I'm gonna keep it very short and simple. I do suggest that you read the book, and I will put it, I got it on Amazon. I'll link it in my Amazon storefront, and I'll put that description in the down below as well, because I think it's really good to read actually what they're saying in here. But I just want to give you guys the idea, like the outline that they follow, so that you guys can start planning now. But I do think you should go pick it up. So, right, your year is now 12 weeks. How sway? Like, how does that work? You find a goal. I think it suggests no more than 3 goals, right? You find 3 goals that you want to accomplish in the next 12 weeks. You break those goals individually into weekly plans, right? So for the next 12 weeks, you should have a plan, kind of like a checklist of what needs to happen week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and down the line for each goal to make it to the finish line at week 12. And basically this new way of thinking shows you that you don't have time to waste, because your year is no longer 12 months, it's 12 weeks. And I really like that because I find myself procrastinating, I don't have time to procrastinate when my year is now 12 weeks. I don't have time to say, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, because each day is like a week now, right? Is that right? Something like that. But you're losing time, you know what I mean? Your time is now tightened. So you have to, get the ball rolling. If you want to get whatever it is you need to get done in 12 weeks. So now that your year is 12 weeks, imagine how much you can really get done in an actual year. You see what I'm saying? And one thing for me this year, one big thing for me for my personal development was just getting out of procrastination and executing more things. Like, I'm a planner. I could plan down, you hear me? But when it comes to execution, sometimes I just fall off, but it's from being overwhelmed. So that's why in this 12-week year, we're going to stick to 3 goals. I personally stuck to 3. Today, I'm going to show you 2 just to give you guys a little idea. So I'm actually going to switch over and I'm going to screen record how I planned all of this out because I think it'll be easier for you guys to see on a screen. I did use the app Notion, which is a free app. I'll link that down below too so you guys can have that. And I did grab the Notion template from a YouTuber. Forgive me, I don't know her name off the top of my head, but I will make sure to credit her down below to check out her channel. And I'll credit her channel so that you guys can go to that video I saw where she created this template and you can grab your template from her video. I'm not going to put it under my video because I don't own the rights to it. It is free, but I'd rather you grab it from her channel than mine. So I will link that specific video where she also talks about this book and how she used her template. And let's just get right into it.
All right, so this is what the template looks like that I got. The creator's name is right here, Montelle B. I will make sure to tag the specific video where I got this template from in the description box down below so you guys can grab it specifically from her video. But this is what the template looks like. It was very spot on in regards to the book, so I just think it's easier to use this. But before we get started with using the template, you first want to try and write out what are your long-term goals, right? Because in long-term can mean like you can choose to do 5 or even 10 years. But the reason why I say do long-term goals is because in order to know your 1-year goals, you need to know your long-term goals, because your 1-year goals are smaller steps, honestly, to put in place to reach your 10-year goals. So once you figure out your 10-year goals, from there, what smaller goals can you make to get to that bigger goal, right? So for me, I will write down a few here. Ones that I can think of off the top of my head is monetizing my, if I could spell, monetizing my YouTube channel, right? That's a goal that I really, really have for myself within the next year or so. And that's matching my 10-year goal of wanting to be a successful influencer or creating my personal brand to another level. Another 1-year goal I have is creating healthier lifestyle choices, right? Another one might be something for my business, maybe more steady cash flow in my business. What else? Yeah, let's say those are my, and I think one other one for my business is establishing business credit, right? Those are 4 that I can think off the top of my head that I want to focus on. So once you have your 1-year goals, now you're going to pick 2 of them. Like I said, the book says to only do 2 or 3 in a segment at a time, meaning every 12 weeks, pick 2 or 3 to work with. For the sake of this video, let's do 2. So I'm going to choose, for the sake of this video, I'll choose monetizing my YouTube channel, and I'll do creating a healthy lifestyle choice, because I feel like that is something everyone could relate to. 9 times out of 10, a lot of people have goals to get more fit, get healthier. So we'll go with these 2.
If you have the third one, go for it. Just don't make it where it becomes impossible. So it's okay to start with 2. I did 3, but my third one is a little more on the lighter end. These 2 are a little more heavier, so it was okay.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our first goal, which is monetizing my YouTube channel. Now, I know that, well, we know that to monetize a YouTube channel, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the span of a year, right? Most people do not monetize their channel in a year, let alone in 12 weeks. So I'm not delusional. I'm not even gonna put that in the air. It's possible for me to monetize my channel in 12 weeks, but very unlikely, right? However, that is something I really do want to get done by the end of the year. So for this next 12 weeks, I'm going to try and get at least 500 subscribers and increase my watch hours, so I can get closer to the 4,000 watch hours within a year span. So the first strategy for this topic To increase my watch hours, I probably need to post frequently, right? If I post once a week, it's very unlikely that I'm going to increase my watch hours at the rate that I'm looking for. So I probably need to post 2 to 3 times a week so I can see a gradual growth in my watch hours, right? Now, with that as well, I probably need to be consistent and I need to almost commit to a scheduled uploading day, right? So for the sake of this video, let's say I will commit to uploading every Sunday and every Wednesday. That way my audience knows to look out for me every Sunday and every Wednesday, and I'm making sure I'm posting consistently. I'm also going to create and commit to a filming, editing, and like we just said, uploading schedule. So these will all tie in together. And let's just try to do an example of that, right? So if I said, okay, I'm posting every Sunday and Wednesday, I'm going to want to film the week prior, right? Because at the end of the day, I have a 9 to 5. I also run a small business. And then you have your everyday life. So you want to film as much as you can ahead of time, right? So if I'm going to stick to 2 times a week, I'm going to film every, let's say, Thursday prior, right? And then I'm going to edit this footage on, let's say, I don't know, Friday and Saturday. And I'm going to be realistic because it's very rare that I can edit 2 pieces of content in one day. Editing is not my favorite. I usually procrastinate. So I would split it in 2 days personally, where I would do the heavier, more annoying stuff on the first day, on Friday. And then Saturday, I can just do quick little edits that'll take no time, right? That's what we call balance. And then once you edit them, you upload them and it'll go out, or you'll schedule to upload them and it'll go out on Sundays and Wednesdays as planned. Strategy 3. I think it's important to see if you want to get 500 plus subscribers in this short amount of time, right? You need to figure out how to get your audience to your YouTube. So I would go to the social media platform that you're most active on or that's performing the best. For me, it's Instagram, and use that platform to bring people from my Instagram to my YouTube. So it's like cross promoting or cross advertising, right? So I would, what's a good example? I'm gonna, in my stories, I'm gonna talk about my YouTube channel. In my reels, I might drag people from my reel to my YouTube channel. So if I have a get ready with me as the YouTube video, I may want to create a transition reel, right? Showing from no makeup to makeup. And then in the comments say, all the products are listed in my latest YouTube video. Have you checked it out? Something like that. So people know, oh, there's more information. So that way, if you capture them in the reel, they're like, oh, I want to see, or your reel, TikTok, your Pinterest pin, wherever you want to see, you want them to know that they can go somewhere else and see a longer form of content where everything is explained. Because on these shorter formed content platforms, you only have 60 seconds, right? You only have 90 seconds. So there's only but so information you could put in those short form content. So that's how you use your short form content to bring your audience over to your long-term content. 4th strategy, I want to focus on batching my content because, like I said in the beginning, I work a 9 to 5. I have a life. I'm running a small business. So I can't spend 5, 6, and 7 days on my YouTube, because if I do that, when will I have time to do anything else? So I'm really wanting to focus on batching my content, hence why I'm sticking to a filming schedule for Thursday, meaning those 2 videos I post in a week were both filmed in one day, because it just is easier for me. And when I say that, I'm usually talking about sit down videos, hauls, more stationary type videos. If I ever post 3 videos a week, I would probably still have my 2 sit down stationary videos, and the 3rd video would probably be a vlog, something that you're just filming every day because you're vlogging what you do. Lastly, I think it's important to post consistently on that social media platform that you're more present on. So for me, it's Instagram. So I need to post 2 to 3 times a week on Instagram as well, which honestly won't be hard, right? Because as we're starting to look at the strategies, strategy 5 goes hand in hand with strategy 3 and 1. And we'll use the same example. If I have a get ready with me as a video, I'm then going to create a reel and drag my audience to know, okay, you can get more information on what was used in the reel in my YouTube video, right? So it's perfect. So if you have 2 YouTube videos a week, you should have 2 reels a week or 2 pieces of content on that social media platform. So they all go hand in hand, they all work together, and we should have no problems. So now we're gonna go into the second goal that we have for the next 12 weeks, which is going to be creating a healthy lifestyle choice. And this is something I know you guys 9 times out of 10 will most likely relate. So the first thing I did is commit to the 75 soft challenge. I'm not going to get too deep into it. You can honestly type this hashtag on your Instagram and a bunch of videos will come up. But basically, some of the rules are working out 6 times a week with 1 rest day, drinking a certain amount of water every day, sticking to a healthy diet, reading a certain amount of pages every day. And the reason why I committed to this challenge is more so because it's not like I have a number goal on weight or anything. I just want this to be a lifestyle overall in time. So I thought these were some great points that I could focus on in my personal life to get me to that lifestyle, right? For strategy number 2, I feel like it's important when you're working out, because I weight train, right? It can get very tiresome when you're doing the same thing every single week. So I decided to add a new or fun workout to my week, right? So when I thought of this initially, I thought pole dancing. That's something different where I'm still engaging my core and, doing the same things that I want for my body, but it's not weight training. However, I couldn't find that, so I ended up doing Pilates. Similar concept, right? You're still doing strength conditioning and all of that, just not in the atmosphere of the gym with weights. And for strategy 3, I have a major issue with like buying food outside, fast food, anything. I'm just always purchasing food outside, right? So I can't really say, oh, cut off buying fast food. That is completely unrealistic and I'm setting myself up for failure. However, I can do it in moderation, right? So for the sake of this video, for the sake of my 12-week challenge, I chose to only allow myself to buy fast food once a week. That's actually still going to be very hard, but it's not unrealistic, right? So I wanted to make sure that I did something that, I'm not setting myself up for failure. I'm still allowing myself to do something that I like to do, but within moderation.
The last thing I want to talk about is kind of like takeaways from this. So expectations and challenges that I feel I may face. My expectations for this is honestly, for me personally, I don't think it's so much about reaching a certain goal. Like, for example, my healthy lifestyle, I don't have like a weight goal number that I want to get to. I don't even look at the scale. I should, just for reference, but I don't. So I don't have like a number that I'm trying to get to. It's more so creating habits for me. So I feel like if I do something on a schedule, whether it's weekly, daily, whatever, that'll help me execute in the end better. And same thing goes for monetizing my YouTube channel. I am not going to put in the air that it is impossible for me to monetize my YouTube channel in 12 weeks. However, it's very unlikely, But if that's my goal for the year, from now, every 12 weeks until the year ends, I need to be making strides and executing to get to that point. You know what I mean? So for me, those are my expectations. Challenges that I think I may face. For me, like I said in the beginning, execution has always been an issue for me. I can plan down, but when it comes to actually doing it, I'm like on a high and then I just crash because I think I put too much on my plate. But I also think when I am planning, I put a lot of things on the plate at once. So the fact that I only did 2 to 3 things on my plate when I usually do like 8, you know what I mean? I think that'll be helpful. And like I said, even though I did 3, there's only 2 that's taking a lot of my energy. The third one is very low maintenance. So I think that that change alone is really going to help me. And then also, I think having an accountability partner. This book has its own views on accountability in general that I kind of and don't kind of agree with, but that's a topic for another day. However, I did have a friend, I reached out to a friend and I just asked her, hey, can I have 30 minutes of your time every single week to kind of report to you on how I did for the week prior? She's not doing this challenge because she actually has a lot going on. She's moving, starting a new job. She's doing a lot and I'm really proud of her. So I didn't ask her to join me in this project, but she is someone that will really give me the energy I need. So I asked her, I was like, I just need 30 minutes on your calendar. Pick a day. I think we went with Mondays. Every Monday, I'm going to call her for 30 minutes. I'm going to say, these were what I was supposed to do last week. Did I complete all of my tasks? If not, what stopped me from doing so? And what will I do moving forward to not have that happen again? And I mean, you can talk to yourself and do that, but I just feel like it's not the same when you have someone helping you hold yourself accountable. So that's how I'm doing it. That's it for this video. Hopefully it's not too long, but I feel like you guys should definitely grab the book because I only hit on a piece of it. This book talks about so much more that I think is so helpful. So like I said, I'll leave it. It's in my Amazon storefront. I'll leave that link down below so you guys can grab it. I believe there's a digital version as well, so whatever works for you. I'm just a highlighter tabs type of girl, so that's why I got the physical copy. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Comment down below and let me know, what are your goals for the next 12 weeks? We're not talking about the year right now. What is one thing that you're going to do and accomplish in the next 12 weeks or work towards accomplishing in the next 12 weeks? I'd love to hear it. I want to have a community where we're all free to talk about our plans, our goals, and how we're going to get there. Make sure that you, 1, like this video as it helps me with the algorithm and lets me know that you guys want more videos like this. 2, make sure you comment. And 3, hit that subscribe button and turn your post notifications on so you guys know when I post an update on my 12-week year, as well as all the other updates that are coming to my channel. I love you guys all very much. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you in the next one. Bye.